And now returning to K-Rock, where he belongs. We are broadcasting from his hometown right now. Please, everybody, the great Brandon Flowers.
Hello.
Listen to this Vegas welcome you get, even though you're on the other side of the pond.
I wish I was there. I wish I could be there with you all.
Well, we came all the way here, planned this entire trip to celebrate the release of your new song, and then we got here and they said he's in London.
we should have got our better information to you.
Yes. I feel like you did that on purpose. But still, congratulations. It's such an exciting day. And we'll play the new song on K-Rock in a moment. I woke up this morning. I knew it was going to be released at some point, in the overnight. It was the first thing I heard as I was getting dressed in a Vegas hotel room at 4 in the morning. And it almost was like poetic how well it worked for the vibe I was in.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
was awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely reminiscent of what I would have been listening to as a teenager in Las Vegas, and it's kind of a beautiful collision of these influences, that we've had over the years, and that continue to influence us today, obviously.
Now, this is obviously the first song that we've heard from the Killers since Boy last year. Is this a tease of more to come? Maybe a new Killers album on the horizon?
There is more to come. I'm not at liberty to tell exactly what it is. It may throw people for a loop, but I think we'll have some more news that we're able to release in about a month or so.
Another Taylor Swift collaboration?
Yeah.
No, not. Keep you guessing, I guess.
Yeah. Don't you hate it? You get new release day. The song's only been out for a few hours, and already we go. And what is next now? What's happening next? Right?
It's all right. It was there was a long gap between our last release. Boy was over a year ago, and we would have liked to release something sooner, but we're really happy with how Your Side of Town turned out.
When we knew we were bringing the show to Vegas for 24 hours of totally forgettable and regrettable and unforgettable fun, we said, who do we want to talk to in Vegas? And there's some people that you think of when you think of Vegas staples. All of us said we got to get Brandon Flowers on, obviously, the soundtrack of this town. And while we're here, is there anything that we should get into that you would recommend as a local? Because everyone says the locals know the fun stuff. Don't do all that touristy stuff. Do the local stuff.
Oh, well, I can't help it, but kind of direct people to the desert sometimes. There's about 25 minutes west is a place called Red Rock Canyon, and it is just a stunning place. And there are some beautiful hikes there, and I love being out there.
Now, what do people get wrong about Vegas? Like, should we not have stayed up as late as we did last night, first night? Is that a big mistake? Okay, we're doing it the right way then?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any etiquette I think the whole place has been about breaking rules for about 100 years now.
It's kind of the DNA of this entire town.
Right, exactly.
We're going to play the brand new song that was just released. You probably have not heard it yet, so we can't wait to put it on K-Rock, and Brandon will introduce it for us, Your Side of Town, which we'll get to in just a second. But first, because we have Brandon Flowers joining us from the Killers on K-Rock in Vegas, we have just time for 2 epic questions. Epic question number 1, go.
A pumpkin spice, overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
It is properly rated.
That's a good answer. We will accept both of those.
I think it's properly rated.
Properly rated, with thought. What do you miss most being on the other side of the pond from America? Is there anything you can't get your hands on there that you desperately miss?
I miss being able to ask for ketchup and not being judged.
Yeah, that's a real feeling right there. They do give you that look like you are beneath us when you ask for ketchup. All right, let's get to it. What would you like to tell us about Your Side of Town as we give it its first play on K-Rock?
Oh, we're thrilled that we finally get to bring it to the world. We've been sitting on it for a little while now, and it is equal parts New Order, Pet Shop Boys, and Depeche Mode, but it's all Killers.
For the first time on K-Rock, Brandon Flowers, the Killers. This is Your Side of Town. Give it up for Brandon Flowers, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you when you get back here. We'll be waiting right here.
All right. See you there.
Take care.